Hey everybody, this is Cammie with Never Alone Homestead, and today we are going to be doing a garden tour showing the progress of the garden after so much rain here, which produced algae in the garden. Yeah, I've never seen or heard of algae in the garden before, but this produced a provoking question that rose up on the inside of me. What is wrong with these squash plants? In the rows, you can see a deep green color. It's algae. And I've been gardening for years, and I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen this happen before. But we are living in a time, and in a time period that science calls the solar cycle 24. And what could be happening is called the solar minimum, which is the sun, our star, at its 11th year cycle. So we could be into the solar minimum, or about to do so, which is causing some crazy weather. So you can get more information about that from NASA Science. Just on your Google, just Google NASA Science, and you will find more information. Could this be affecting us in many different ways more than we know of? Now, more rain is coming today, and after 2 days of rain in the garden, it's starting to actually look good, even better than before. Even the squash, even the squash. So squash has always been one of my favorite plants to grow and always produce a great harvest with huge plants. But this year, with all this rain, they seem to be stuck, except for the last 2 days of no rain. They started growing. With rain expected today, it's going to be a watch and wait and see. Not to quit, not pull them up, but watch, wait, and see. But I am still believing for a harvest to come, because I'm not giving up, only continuing on in the faith. But the tomatoes and the cucumbers are doing great. They are just taking off. And maybe I'll get to pick my first cucumber day. I'm excited about that, to be able to pick my first cucumber. So let's check out these tomatoes and see what's going on with them. I'm so excited. I just wish that I had planted more tomatoes. Now, last year I didn't prune off what my grandmother calls suckers at the bottom of the plant and in between the branches. And tomatoes will grow to be a big bush if you do not cut or pinch the suckers out. And it kind of takes, it's not to say it makes it die, it just kind of takes the energy, the life, the nutrients to the plant. And so it's helpful to cut some of these leaves out to get air to the plant. And so the bees can find the blooms so they can pollinate them. As you can see, there is no leaves down there. You can see the tomatoes. Now, last year was experimental for me with tomato plants. But this year is not about growing leaves. This year is about getting some vegetables, getting some harvest. You know, I didn't get many tomatoes last year, and it was a lesson learned. But at times we have to experiment with the garden. How do you know unless you try? I mean, how do you know unless you experiment? So let's look at these babies. Don't they make you want to grow some tomatoes? Don't they make you want to have a garden? Look at those blooms. Now let's look at the cucumbers. More. Look at the cucumbers and blooms. I better get ready for a harvest. And I'm excited because that means that I better get ready for canning, that there is going to be some relish, some cucumbers, some pickles, you know, and there's nothing like a cucumber and tomato sandwich with a little bit of mayo and salt. I'm trying to get down here to show you this one. Store-bought vegetables doesn't taste like homegrown. And oh, what a good feeling it is to pick them and know there is no chemicals on your vegetable. So y'all, here's the squash right here. This is the only good one I got. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this. What is wrong with these squash? Please comment what you think is going on with these little squash. Could it be the rain? Could it be? Now, with 2 days of good hot weather, the okra is starting to take off. I'm so excited about that too, of course. But okra like warm soil. And they like hot days. And before I know it, they will be loaded with okra pods, producing a harvest. Now, some of them's already starting to do, you know, getting some little okras on there. Now, look at the butter beans. I saw a few little, see that? And they're ready to grow beans. I also stuck a few bell peppers and onions, which seem to be doing great and fine. With the onions, I'm starting to get the dirt away from them, from the top of the onions, so that they can grow. Even though they're planted late, I planted them late because I had to have surgery. And I just didn't think it was wise to get, I just actually couldn't do certain things. I didn't think it was wise, even though I was feeling better, to do certain things. Now with these butter beans, I just hope that the rain doesn't knock off any more blooms. But no matter what I get, I'm going to be thankful. Now I want to leave you with a provoking thought. In the Bible says in Colossians chapter 4, verse 2, devote yourself to prayer, being watchful and thankful. You know, we're living in uncertain times, and we're living in a time that we definitely need to be praying and be aware of what's going on around us and what the earth is doing. Will that affect us? That it will affect us now and to the future. And, you know, in all things, we are to be thankful, always showing gratitude, no matter what the situation is, always showing gratitude. You know, if we look, we can find something to be thankful for, even the algae. Always find something to be thankful for. Now, okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. God bless you. And remember to make it a great day. Please subscribe, like, share this video. For that will be such a helping hand. And don't forget to leave a comment on those squash or anything else. But just help me with those squash here. I just want somebody else's opinion. See you at the next video. Until then, take care. This is Cammie at Never Alone Homestead. God bless.